Hello and welcome to my masterclass all around fussy eaters. This is lesson 4, making mealtime fun. Now, family life is so busy with work, with childcare, with preschool and school and after school activities and homework and all the hustle and bustle of living in the 21st century. But regular family meals give everybody a chance to catch up and enjoy each other's company. So here are a few of my tips about how to get the most out of your family meals. Well, the first thing to do is just have that intention to sit together, talk together and enjoy meal times, because family life often becomes really busy with all the different schedules you've all got, and it isn't always easy to put a meal on the table, let alone get the whole family to sit down together to enjoy it. But a regular family mealtime is worth the effort, honestly. So try and carve out a little bit of time, even if it's only one day a week, where you all sit down to eat and chat. Whether it's nightly dinners or a special Sunday lunch, because family meals are perfect times to catch up, connect and communicate with each other, not just nagging about the broccoli and holding the knife and fork properly. And I think this can be especially important for busy older children and teenagers. So your child can also learn a lot about food and eating by watching what you're doing at meal times and listening to you and enjoying the experience. So for example, eating with the rest of the family helps younger children learn to eat the same healthy food as everyone else. It can also encourage fussy eaters to try new foods because they see you eating them. And you can use family meals to model good eating habits, as well as the behaviour you want to see when your family comes all together. And this is about learning to use spoons and forks and chopsticks and eventually knives for younger children. It's also about things like taking turns to talk and listen while others share their news or their stories. So here are my sort of top 6 ways to make family meals enjoyable. Tip 1. Set aside regular times to eat together. When you put these times in your weekly schedule, sometimes even write them in, you'll all be more likely to be there together. Having your meal at the table with the television and phones turned off can make this time even more special, and you're building memories that last a lifetime. Tip 2. Reduce the rush. If you allow around half an hour, as I've mentioned before, for family meals, it gives your children plenty of time to eat. They'll have the chance to try new foods and develop good eating habits. And this also gives you time to relax and chat and enjoy your family. And I always think starting early with good habits is a great idea, and it's best to let your child only eat when they're sitting at the table. Don't let them graze or run around. That's creating bad habits for them that you'll have to take away from eventually. 3. Get everyone involved. Involving your family in choosing and preparing the meal always increases the chance that they'll eat it. It also helps fussy eaters to try new things. Because as I've said before, even young children can help with preparing family meals. They can choose recipes as they get a bit older, but they can certainly wash fruit and veg, and they can toss a salad or stir a bowl. They can also help by setting the table as they get a little older, and even decorating it with flowers perhaps from the garden, under supervision of course. Older children and teenagers might enjoy cooking a meal for the family. So perhaps once a week or once a fortnight you could think about doing that. Because this helps share the responsibility for preparing a meal, and it gives your child the chance to learn to cook. Tip 4. Use family meals as a chance to talk, because family meals can be a great way to keep up with what everyone is doing. We all live busy lives, and sometimes children can find it hard to put their days and their into words. So if this sounds like your child, it can really help to ask your child open-ended questions that need more than a yes or no answer. So, for example, tell me one great thing that happened today at school or at nursery. And then you could all answer that, Dad and Mum and Auntie or whoever's around the table. Another idea might be for everyone to take turns sharing something good about their day, and perhaps something that didn't go so well. because this way your child won't feel like they're being put on the spot. You can all do that, talk about the good and the bad. But if your child really doesn't want to talk, it's best not to push too hard or bring up touchy subjects. It's good for your child just to be with their family and listen to other people talking perhaps. The idea is just to make mealtimes enjoyable and sociable. Tip 5, reward good behaviour. So when your younger child eating nicely or using good manners and trying different foods, don't forget to reward them with some descriptive praise. You don't need to give them a sticker necessarily. A smile or acknowledging them, telling them what they're doing well, really builds their confidence and their self-esteem. They want to please you and they'll do that more. You don't necessarily need a reward behaviour chart, but if you want to help them say please and thank you and they say that, then say, oh, well done, that's really nice to hear you being so polite. Just a reminder again that I've mentioned before, avoid using food as punishment or bribes. It's not a good idea to say if you eat your broccoli, you can have some ice cream after, because that can make your child more interested in the treats than in their actual dinner. Tip 6, be creative with meal times. When you have the time and the opportunity, having some fun with meals can make the whole family look forward to coming together. Perhaps it's at a weekend or a Sunday afternoon or a Friday evening, whatever it is in your busy schedule. Perhaps it's, you create little routines, you create traditions like, making healthy pancakes for breakfast or having a picnic in the park on a Saturday or in your back garden or in the lounge room floor if it's raining. And perhaps you could invite a special friend over for dinner, like a friend or a grandparent or a neighbour, because this is a great way to get to know your older or your teenage children's friends. Create a meal with a theme. There's another idea. I'm not suggesting that every day you have to sort of make it a magical moment, but just now and again you could have a theme. I used to teach children about the Greeks when I was a teacher, and we used to have a Greek breakfast. Boy, was that popular. So just use your imagination. But one of the key things I feel as a family is a family now is so busy and they don't often spend a lot of time together, and one simple way to do that is to sit down and enjoy a meal and don't nag and moan. Try and keep it upbeat and positive so your kids look forward to coming and sitting with you and chatting. So until next time.